I was blessed to be able to be home to raise my children in their early years. But then, life happened. After being married for 11 years, I got divorced. Upon that horrific incident shattering life as I knew it, I looked around and realized it was time for me to do something with my life. I wanted to choose a career that I would want to do for the rest of my working life. Too many people who I know just go to work every day, but don't really enjoy their jobs. The decision to become a teacher was a natural transition for me. Of course, teaching was a logical and spiritual answer. Around the time all this turmoil was happening in my world, one of my best friends was completing her special education credential program and was beginning her master's degree in educational technology and learning at the APU Marietta Regional Center. I was contemplating either attending Azusa Pacific University or Cal Baptist University. Aside from the fact that APU is much closer than CBU, my friend convinced me that APU was the best choice and that the master's degree in educational technology and learning was an even better choice. So I prayed about it and decided to attend APU for my multiple subject teaching credential and master's degree in digital teaching and learning. The title of my growth assessment is From Caterpillar to Butterfly by Faith Alone, because that is exactly what my growth has been on so many different levels. On an academic level, I have learned that my learning style is audio-visual, which is no surprise to me at all. I love words. When I was in high school and college as an undergrad, the best way for me to study and remember the information was to take notes in class and rewrite them. Even now, in class and in church, I am a note-taker. I also learned that I work best under pressure and when I have a deadline looming in the very near future. Furthermore, I now know that I enjoy learning and going to school. I may even pursue a doctorate in the future, the very distant future. Spiritually, I have gone from a caterpillar, crawling along the ground and just taking life as it comes, hoping to not get stepped on or overlooked in the process, to a butterfly, ready to spread my wings and soar. This has been such a walk of faith. First and foremost, just going into the educational field at this point in time requires immeasurable faith. Jobs are extremely limited, teachers are underpaid and often overworked, and a lot of school districts have uncertain futures at best. But God is able to do far more abundantly beyond all that we ask or think, according to His power that works within me. Secondly, the enemy attacks me daily because of the strength and perseverance that God has given me. What the enemy intended to use to bring me down and to diminish my faith has only upheld me and made me stronger than I ever thought I could be. Completing this degree fortifies that strength and my faith in God, because it truly does show me that I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. Since I am new to teaching, this program has laid the foundation for everything I know about education. Throughout my time at APU, I have learned amazing classroom management strategies and teaching techniques. I have also learned that being a teacher means being a learning facilitator more than being a dictator. By instructing the students and then showing them how a particular concept is done, then allowing them to do it, they are much more likely to grasp the concept than by simply listening to me talk about it and expecting them to remember what I said. Moreover, I have learned to put my educational vision into work to determine the kind of teacher that I want to be. I want to be a teacher who motivates all students to expect success, realizing that a very important aspect of their self-expectations comes from my expectations of them. I have definitely grown in my knowledge of technology in the classroom as a result of this program. I had no idea how much technology could be used for educational purposes. What I have learned is going to help me to enhance learning for my future students and keep them updated and ready for the future. Some highlights of my technical growth as a result of the classes in this program are Google Docs, a variety of educational websites and integrating technology with multiple intelligences, creating and maintaining a blog for classroom use, and utilizing video in the classroom. When we stop learning, we stop living. Every day is a new opportunity to learn something new. Personally, I will be certain to be aware of those opportunities in order to keep learning and growing. Professionally, I intend to absorb all I can from every possible source. There is so much to learn, especially when it comes to technology. That's why it is essential for me to continuously stay aware of the newest advances in technology as well as in education. I certainly want to continue to develop in the area of any technology that will be useful in helping me to educate my students. During my program of study, I have realized my need to stay connected to God in all that I do, personally and professionally. As long as I put my trust in God and have faith that He has everything under control, I will succeed and develop. Professionally, I have become conscious of the fact that I need organization. When I am organized, I am definitely more successful at teaching. Having a schedule to follow and being prepared helps me remain in control and better able to maintain classroom management and to maximize instruction. In 5 years, professionally, I see myself teaching elementary school in Lake Elsinore Unified School District. Personally, I plan to become a homeowner. 10 years from now, I vaguely see myself completing my doctoral degree in education. Very vaguely. My unit plan is entitled A Journey Through Space. It is a unit plan about the solar system. I chose it because it is a California state content standard that can be overwhelming to learn. I thought that focusing on the planets in the solar system would help my students have a better chance of remembering the information. The audience is a 5th grade class because my first student teaching class was 5th grade, and they hold a special place in my heart. I plan to assess the students' knowledge of the planets by the students creating their own mnemonic devices for the order of the planets from the sun, completed worksheets, a group poster, and a group project in which each group creates a scrapbook page displaying their appointed planet. Information about the planets in the solar system will first be introduced to the students by reading the book Postcards from Pluto. Next, they will participate in various activities about the solar system, such as a podcast, an animated video, reading their textbooks, and a solar system song. Students will also be introduced to the popular mnemonic device for remembering the solar system, My Very Educated Mother Just Served Us Nachos. To wrap up the unit, students will complete a group web quest and take a field trip to the Griffith Observatory.